Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis, and today we're going to be talking about Hedera, aka Hbar. So sit back, relax, and before we fully jump on into this video, I do just want to ask guys, please leave a like on this video. It does help the channel grow immensely, and of course I always do greatly appreciate it. And if you do find any of the information in this video valuable, useful, or interesting in any sort of way possible, definitely hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on to never miss a future update. But with all of that in mind, let's just dive in and let's talk about some exciting things. So, obviously I'm not going to address Bitcoin. We still have those targets left in our minds from the last couple of videos. But I will say this, when we are talking about altcoins and we're talking about altcoin movements, a lot of them have just been boring, which is typical, especially as we do kind of range on here. I'm not expecting any significant price movement just yet on any sort of altcoin holdings. But I will say this, we have been seeing some exciting things regarding Hedera. We are seeing new listings, which we are going to be talking about. And I'm just excited, to say the least, for the future of Hedera. And I'm actually going to open up the exchanges tabs because we're going to be talking about this exchange that just listed Hedera, which I'm sure that you guys are probably all aware of by now, but it is eToro. So eToro is actually a very large, exchange, and we do see, we're excited to announce Hbar is now listed on eToro, the world's leading social trading platform. Through this listing, Hbar is now exposed to a wide variety of new investors. And if you guys did miss, eToro was part of course, the Super Bowl, ad spots. Here's their ad spot from, February 13th. Very interesting overall, commercial, very professional, very clean. Really kind of telling us, hey, crypto adoption is here. It's happening right now. But of course, this is, a major exchange. We do see them, hitting 321.1K followers. And, in terms of the exchange listings, we do see eToro. Actually, I guess this is not eToro here. I'm not pretty sure this actually isn't, or actually no, this is. All right, so this is the eToro exchange. I was confused there for a second. I thought it was just going to be eToro, but number 36, 16.2 million weekly visits, which is pretty significant. I know that they only have about $24 million in volume. It's totally fine. We have a ton of individuals going over to eToro, almost as much as Binance. I know it's like about 13 million less, but it is pretty much above Coinbase, FTX, Kraken, Huobi, etc. So, definitely pay attention to that. If we go to the weekly visits, we can actually see eToro is number 2 on the list for that, which is pretty significant and something to really kind of acknowledge. And we do see here, how big is eToro? 23.2 million customers. 87% of these are outside the Americas. The main competitor to, of course, Robinhood. IPO valuation of $10.4 billion, a 316% increase versus 2020. I'd say this is pretty big listing for Hbar. Guys, I want you to all pay attention to these exchange listings happening for Hedera, because every day that goes by, we will see more and more exchange talks being in place. But of course, until we do see the major exchange listing happen, we can't confirm for sure who the next major player is. We can only make hypothetical guesses. And I told you guys, prepare for the next major exchange listing, because I do believe it's going to be huge. And guys, it is a big one. And we will see other ones. We will see Coinbase. I know a lot of people are probably wondering when Coinbase, when this, when that. In terms of volume, we're seeing a lot of volume flowing through many of these exchanges. Of course, I should say, sorry. Coinbase definitely is, one to mention, because it is $2.9 billion in terms of exchange volume. So, like I said, pay attention to some of these exchanges, but also pay attention to the big ones, because we still have some names to really target for Hedera. And we do see here this party will be ABFT secure. Drinks will come very fast, and people will get buzzed in 3 to 5 seconds. Hbar Foundation is going all out. Time to create more excitement about the best network in the world. And of course, this is talking more so about that Ethereum Denver meeting. I'm actually going to be watching this closely. This is in now, I think it's 1 day. We're 1 day ahead or away from this. This is actually on Friday. So we're technically 2 days away, actually, now that I think about it. Sorry, I apologize for that. But this is definitely going to be big. We actually see here the largest and longest running Ethereum event in the world. We can't wait to meet you all. And when we are talking about this, I definitely do believe that Hbar is going to have a significant spotlight at this meeting. The reason why is because we are already focused on many things within, of course, this major area of problems in order of expensive gas fees, feeling network congestion, all this kind of stuff. Of course, this is talking more so about their marketing tactic, if you guys did miss that. But of course, we are seeing those major pros to utilizing Hedera, low predictable fees, solidity-based smart contracts, 3-second finality, 5 million gas a second, carbon negative as well. And I think I just talked to you guys recently about this video actually in regards to things that are happening. I believe that this is going to spark a revolution for development to really kind of, I would say flood into Hedera. We are seeing here at Ethereum Denver, we'll be rewarding builders $10,000 in bounties for the best non-custodial asset exchange on Hedera. So this is definitely going to build up some hype, and I do believe that this is going to bring a lot of development to the Hedera network. We also see here from Danny Ide, excuse me, the Bank of Ghana released a press statement to share the launch of a regulatory innovation sandbox pilot in collaboration with a firm called MTech Inc. Their commitment to evolve and enabling an inclusive regulatory environment that promotes fintechs. With the Bank of Ghana pilot last year, MTech Inc. has moved from beta into production and is now onboarding 5 central banks. MTech will be showcasing its digital regulatory platform in the coming months with central banks and regulators. Now, I discussed this a little bit with you guys, but I want you to all pay attention to MTech, because if we are talking about 5 new central banks, I think this is all interconnected with Hedera. Similar to what I've always talked to you guys a little bit about with for example, XRP. I've always addressed to you guys XRP, and with what Ripple's doing, a lot of those major partnerships that they do have is all talking about central banks, and of course the next major innovation to digitization. But so is MTech. MTech is focused on similar areas. I don't think that they're competitors at all. I told you guys that they are focused on different markets. But this is all talking about the future, right? Central banking, digital payments, modernizing the system that we currently have, really giving these major fintech businesses something to really look forward to, something to utilize that is going to be efficient, that is going to revolutionize the market that they are within. This is exciting. MTech is a company to continue to watch for. I've been talking to you guys about MTech since May, and I will continue to talk to you guys about it. Now, with everything that's been happening, with everything that's been being talked about in crypto, even more so specifically on my end as well, we look at things like Ethereum and Bitcoin, and we are just like, well, can we just get the show on the road? We want to make money. Everybody's getting a little bit anxious. Everybody's getting a little bit, impatient. But guys, this goes back to 2 days ago. Ethereum breaks a 9-week outflows trend by attracting $20.9 million worth of capital, which combined with Bitcoin's $25.1 million suggest that institutional managers are reaccumulating assets. And I wanted to, really include this, and I wanted to talk to you guys about this because we are going to see massive demand from the institutional and enterprise grade sector. The reason for this is because we are seeing regulations being talked about. We're seeing more public push for crypto adoption as well. We're seeing streamlining of course, CBDC talks. Everything is playing perfectly in order for mass adoption to kick in. We are even seeing Deutsche Bank report most people would hodl even if crypto markets crashed 80%. The reason why things are like this, right? The reason why people will hodl crypto no matter what happens is because guess what? Everybody wants their money now, but zoom out. Look at the bigger picture here. I mean, this is an up-down battle, but at the end of the day, if you were early back here, and I'm saying we are still very early on, even for an example, Hbar, right? Hbar is currently I would say in this stage right now. Okay, and we have such a long ways to go, but it's going to be a journey that's going to make us extremely rich because we are still very early. 80% of individuals will hodl even if or I shouldn't even say 80%, but most people would hodl even if the crypto markets crashed 80%. The reason why is because they do see the potential behind this, technology. They see the vision behind this technology. I want you to all understand right now why we would be hodling, why we are holding these assets that we talk about on a day-to-day basis. It's because this technology is being adopted at massive scale currently. We even see here breaking. Walt Disney has appointed an executive to oversee its metaverse strategy. Mike White takes the role of Senior Vice President of Next Generation Storytelling and Consumer Experiences. He will help define how consumers experience Disney's coming metaverse. I want you to all understand what is being built right now. This is actually significant, and I want you to all realize that this is very, very big for crypto adoption too. We even see here JP Morgan, the metaverse is a $1 trillion per year market opportunity. The funny thing is, right now, if we're talking more so about this crypto market, we're sitting at about $2 trillion. All right, Swift has mentioned themselves, which is a huge giant in the fintech zone, as you guys are probably all aware of about Swift, has already mentioned that tokenization is $24 trillion by 2027. Okay, this is something big. Things are moving very fast. I've talked to you guys about Web 3.0. I've talked to you guys about everything that is happening within the metaverse scene. We even see, analysts from the bank predict in-game ad spending will reach $18.4 billion by 2027. They are entering the metaverse with virtual Decentraland Lounge. And this is just talking about Decentraland, right? But there are so many bigger names in the space. You guys could get in early on some metaverse gems. Even Hedera working with metaverse, which I've talked to you guys about on this channel as well. We should focus on the bigger picture because, yeah, sure, some of these are already overvalued, but there's a lot of opportunity within this market as well for a lot of these metaverse tokens. And you guys can do your own research. You can understand what you want to invest in, but I'm still putting my chips on Hedera for a lot of these major, business models, especially even the metaverse, because they do have incredible metaverse opportunities as well. It doesn't mean that I'm not investing into other metaverse tokens. I'm just saying overall, when we are talking about these major companies, enterprise grade, even institutional grade, money is flowing in. These companies want, this technology. They want to be a part of the next revolution. This is why I tell you guys on a day-to-day basis, pay attention to the zoomed out charts. Do not focus on only price currently. Zoom out. I'm telling you. I know that a lot of individuals are going to say, oh, so I'm going to have to wait another year or 2 years or 3 years or 4 years. No. I'm just saying, everybody's so worried and concerned. What would you do? And this is a serious question to all of those individuals watching this video right now, because this market is extremely, this market will do what it wants to do at any time. It's a very volatile market. I want to ask you all right now, what would you do if all of the crypto assets in this market right now crashed 80%? What would you honestly do? What would you be thinking? Would you be panicking? Would you be worried? Would you be scared? I really want to know from your guys' perspective what you would do. Comment down below. Also, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys did enjoy this video, hit that like button, subscribe, turn notifications on, comment down below. Like I said, I really do want to hear from you guys. If you guys do want free content, hit that, go down in the description right now. Hit the Twitter link, hit the Discord link. Join the free Discord, 100%. There's a ton of free, things in the Discord right now that you could utilize to gain massive profits off of this market. It's all free. But also, I really do hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this world. It's been Nick. Peace out, guys.